Oh, actually, camera. Do 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 do. I'm gonna put virtual camera. Ooh, virtual. Spell it right. Virtual. What the fuck? I forgot what it's called. Camera. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's VCam. Okay. Give me a second. Copy. Free techno. New update. Son of a bitch. You know what? Maybe I'll jam with the headphones. Give me a second. Usually I jam with the just speakers, but you guys are gonna get all fucked up. So many things. So many issues. What are we doing, please? Connected mic. Why the fuck is the mic connected? There we go. All right. What is my audio? It could be this. Yeah. I don't know what any of this means, guys. What the fuck? Okay. And there's like no filters. It's a mess. Anyway, who gives a shit? Okay, let's get started. Last thing I was doing, it's been so long. Welcome back. Appreciate everybody coming in. Here's what we're gonna get going today. Let's start a little bit fresh here. Oh shit. Give me a second. Me. Right. I'll close this. I'll close this Discord in a second. Okay. And close. Damn, I gotta close a lot of shit. Llama. Vanguard. Discord. There we go. We're back. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll actually get started for realsies. But we are gonna close all this nonsense. Be right back. Alright, let's do this. Why with the music? Alright. So we just closed out everything. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to work out the kinks of local multiplayer. So we're going to need our controller. I only have one at the moment. But we should be able to do keyboard as well as controller. So let me go and start that up. We'll run it, and there's a lot of kinks. There's nothing I can do. Let me see. Let me see about getting a chat here, just in case anybody says something to me. So many things. One. Oh, nice. There I am. Coding local co-op. So many things. Oh. One. Oh, nice. There I am. Coding local co-op. So many things. One. Oh, nice. There I am. I'll turn it down. Okay, I should be able to see the chat now. Sick. We got 0 people though. Shame. Anyway, we got a whole bunch of cursors here. I do want depth sorting on cursor. You can see the stats are not defined. I don't want to be able to control multiple cursors with the one keyboard. And it only shows 2 there. There's 3 total. There's actually 4 total, but 3 that we can see. If we actually do this, and like that, now there's only the 2. And so they're all kind of combined onto 1. That won't normally happen, but again, I don't want to control multiple cursors. So let's actually bring up a Trello board here. I'm gonna make a new list. It's just gonna be local, what the hell? Looks weird to me. Co-op. And here's everything that I want involved in local co-op. So we need to fix multiple cursors being moved by one controller. The other thing is yeah, it's kind of a smaller thing, but cursor depth sorting. First player goes on top. Not that big of a deal. Another thing is there's so many little things, but we'll put them all in as soon as they come into mind. It'll be cursor coloring, cursor P1, P2, etc. next to the cursor. Fix defined stats at the end screen, and screen needs to be split between local players. Again, we'll write them all down, so multiple instances of player can be in game without crashing. That one we've done. Cursor split screen on what the heck? Character select. Split screen on item shop. That one is done. Hey Jess. didn't want me to join. It's crazy. I did not say that. I said you don't have to. I know you're working, so I appreciate you. Just writing all the stuff down that needs to be in for local co-op, as well as what's left, obviously. A lot of bug fixing and whatnot. It's in, per se, like it shows here, but there's a lot of little issues. Like one, right now our cursor can be controlled, like all of the other cursors are being controlled by this one controller. I know that it doesn't show, but maybe if I restart, if it even lets me. Let's see. Not really. Oh yeah, see? Who knows where the third one is? Let's say the third one's already in this cursor though. So what I can do is I can move it in, pop up, and then go pop up up. So now they're all collected here. So now it's just this one and this one. Boop boop. So I need to change that. Yeah, a lot of bugs. And also depth. So I want first player to be over the top of everybody. Not that that makes that big of a difference, but it's something little. I want them color coded. I want them to have a play like P1, P2, P3, etc., P4. Yeah, so I do need to order them and see which one's like most important. I think that this is a big issue. Fix multiple cursors, and then this is less. Can go at the bottom. These are finished, so they can really be at the bottom. Coloring again, who cares? P1's easy. This is more important than depth. Split screen. I think this is a good order here. So that's what we have so far. Let me go ahead and fix this multiple cursors. Excuse me. My gosh. Don't know how. Let's see. It's being updated here. Controller's not no one. Then we can update these. And it's going to be for whatever player we pass in. It should work already. I don't know what's going on. Because we're resetting it every one, so need to find my back scratcher. Back scratcher. Controller device is going on. So it's reset. Oh, if the game input is a controller, regardless if that controller exists or not. Okay. Yeah, so what we need to do, they're setting them all to controller 0. Yeah, interesting though. Yeah, I see. Okay, so we're just gonna go and the current controller number starts at -1 is less than total actual controllers that plugged in. How do I get that? Bam. Total controllers. Not like we'll need it later, but I think it looks a little nicer. Gamepad get device count. It's kind of a little weird. So -1 is less than total controls of 1. And then it's 0. Is 0 less than 1 still? Okay, -1. So then -1 is -1 smaller than 0. Yes. Is 0 less than 0? No. Cool. I don't like that because it's not correct. Just replace these. Just flip them. Bam. Yeah. So now 0. So is current controller number 0 less than 1? Yes. Is 1 less than 1? No. It will never be 2. Cool. Let's run it. Oh, before let me open up GM Live. That is how we hot load in GameMaker. Gotta turn back on the controller again. Alright. Alright. Unfortunate. Looks to me like still several of the cursors are controlling by that cursor. Why? Oh, here we go. Darn it. Still doing this. Why? Well, let's see what this is. We'll do bam. Should only occur one time. Whenever I is 1. Nice. So now controller device num is equal to 0. Beautiful. Now this is 1. Okay. And it should never happen again. This should be 1 again for I. Oh, it's 2. What the hell? 2 is a controller, but current controller number 1 is 1. Is 12 controllers? Either gives you the number of game passes or the number of available slots. What the fuck do you mean or? Alright, maybe there's something I can... The actual return value will depend on the platform and in the internal configuration of the platform. As such, the function can be used in a conjunction with the function gamepad is connected to make sure the exact number of the pads is the exact same every time. Okay. No wonder. That's on me. We'll just do right here. Set this. We'll do total potential total game pad slots is equal to this. If this gamepad is connected, total controllers plus equals 1. Yeah, I'm gonna say available or in use. Yeah, in use. In use. Now. Bam, bam. Oh, my days. I don't even know what you're asking me right now, but I'm gonna do plus equals 1. Okay, I see now. So it actually worked. And because it's skipped over this and skipped over this, or it's now going to return input. And input never... Okay, actually, then what we need to say is false. There you go. Again, gotta turn on my controller. Looks good now, except for those the weapons. But again, what are you talking about? I wonder if it's showing 2. I just don't know what the other thing is that is a controller, because this right here is actually showing that it's in the second slot. And I don't have another controller plugged in. I don't know what it's thinking about. Slot 0 is the first controller. Yep. And slot 0. Yeah. So total controllers in use 1. Still 1. Okay, good. Let's go through here. Just hit play, do its thing. Now should be 1. Yep. Current controller num. Yeah. Because it's the first one, controller num should actually be 0. I was just wanting to save me the trouble of putting it down here because it's ugly. But it is what it is. Do it down here. If bop, do that. Alright. That still shouldn't explain it, I don't think. Actually, I think I should have been fine, because controller device num is still 0. Then whenever it comes through, it'll be 1. So yeah, I don't even think I need to do that. I'll just put it as a comment. This should have been actually fine. Keep running it. My bad, my bad, my bad. We gotta get to the solution quickly, boys. I need some ice. Soon. One, yes. One. Yeah, so it's 1. This is good. Okay, so it's only returning player number 1 for controller number 0. So it is correct. But the rest of these bozos are following this cursor. Why? And in here I have 2. Why? Alright, let's assume that this is correct. That it's updating the button left array. Let's just double check the array. Alphabetical order, button left. Held. Interesting, one's 0, the other is false. Yeah. But whatever, even still. Let's go to the cursor, see if there's something there. Cursor. Should be update. Okay. I'm gonna go through 4 local players. Hmm. Hmm. Why the hell are we doing this? Looks like to make everything easier for us, I just turned it all into booleans. So it's either true or false. What I'll do, let's go and exit out of the game. And you. I don't know. I usually like everything in one spot, but this is the cursor specific. It's just a little bit weird, a little bit different. I'm cool with it. Gosh, I just don't know. Let's put everything back. Fuck it. Here, cursor speed times access this. I'll just do. Let's see, left to be negative. 1 minus. So this will be right. I think down is positive, actually. Might have to flip these. Down, up. I'll double check. Yes. Oh, gotta turn it back on. He died instantly. It was the first one. That's okay. It's okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it was the left analog. Interesting. Oh, wee. That does not feel good at all. What the hell? Oh, no. It is correct. This is what we're gonna do. Here is for controller only. Axis value, axis index. Let's assume that this works. What would it even return us? Like if it's left and right, -1 is going left. And we could do like -0.5. -0.5. This one would also be -0.5, wouldn't it? We about to get ugly up in here. All right. We're gonna put hor axis val. Should be the same as the right one. Be same as right. I'm overcomplicating things. Let me just, because I was going to take the dead zone into account for now. Left. All right, 0. If sine of this is less than 0, this is equal to this. This sine of this is greater than 0. This is equal to this. I could do else, but it is what it is. Alright, now I'll do the same thing for the top and bottom. We'll go up, Oh, and we're going to want the right one as well here to be equal to 0. So down 1 here. Yeah. Okay. I think we should leave it as this for now. Dead zone's good for stick drift, so we can set that. It's super small, like 10% of whatever, so that way it doesn't mess with our movement. But for now, let me just see. Right now, oh my days, forgot to turn on the controller again. It keeps shutting off. Where are you? Ugh. Okay, it's completely scuffed. It's like always going down to the right. We did something wrong. Okay, that's on me. I forgot to change this. Vertical. Oh, I wish we would have done this. Let me do live auto for next time. That way we can just save it and it automatically updates. So this is up, up, and down. Down, down. And we're using the vertical. And let me just double check here. Vertical is less, so it's negative going up. Correct. And it can be both, so it's really an else, but who cares? 1x check's not going to be that big a deal. I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. I could write this all basically in one line, but this is a little bit cleaner. Just a little bit, I guess. Once again, we'll have to change the old up and down. If this thing is less, yeah. Whoopsie. Run it. Then I'm gonna go get a drink, no matter the results. Let's see. Nope, still scuffed. No matter what I push, up, down, left, or right, it always goes down into the right. So same thing here. But it is doing less and less, depending on what we do. So that kind of leads me to believe that is left its own axis. Open up this and see what's going on. Yeah, they are their own axes. Okay. Bastards. So we're gonna have to change the code here. Bottom of my left is really. Then we could do if super easy. This is less than dead zone amount. Then this sequence is 0. Let me just set that. We're working under the assumption that we're the same. We can do L. Do one for the right. Up, down. Doesn't look promising. Oops. Dun, bum, bum. Yeah, no, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Shoot. Oh, I forgot I was gonna go get a drink. All right, let me test it one more time, and then I go get a drink. Nothing. Oh. It's worse. I don't even know what's going on there. Yeah, be right back. Give me 1 second. Just gotta get a drink. I'm back. How's work going? Hopefully good. Hopefully better for you than it is for me. I'm still on this. That's invisible. Work has been rough. But probably better than what you're going through. Nah. Well, I mean, I just said hopefully it's better than mine, but yours is definitely harder. I'm getting to do my thing, but so far my progress has been nothing. So, it is what it is, though. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'll have an even better of a time once, and I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you came. Yeah, nothing. It'll be a lot better as soon as I get some movement here. Gotta get that motion. Okay. Zero. Let's just see what we're working with here. -0. Little rascal. Okay. I'll hold left. We'll do it a couple times. I can ensure we're getting something. So we should get like a 1 or something. Nothing? Alright, maybe it's on the right though. Nothing. Got this. And of course, glad I can support. Heck yeah, you dabbing? Okay, so I think it might be because I'm using the wrong one. So we'll just do this one. Run it 2 frames. Alright, let's see. 0. Nah, 0? Alright, let me see. Okay. Yes. Okay. It should be good, but let me go and just see what these values are here. What this is equal to. I'm gonna put what that should be this, should be that. We're talking actually these ones are vertical. No. Yeah. I'll just hold down left on the right. Three, 2, 7, 8, 5. They're both the same. Oh, I put left on both. All right. Left. Vertical. Let me see what they all are actually. So one, I want the right here. And then, you know what? We'll do what this should be this. We'll do 1, 2, and hit me with a couple more. Pop, pop. Left horizontal. Right horizontal. I'm wondering if the horizontal it's a left and right. Yeah. Left horizontal should be this one. So we should be seeing this for one actually. Right would be right horizontal. And then left vertical, I'm thinking would be up. So it's 3, 4. Bam. Run it back. Weird. I'm not getting anything now. Is it an issue? No. Uh-oh. What the shit? Me clicking this refreshes my mouse cursor. See, like moving it does nothing. But me moving my mouse. That's some kind of wild right there. This is what I was expecting, yes. So I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna go right on the right trigger. Let's go bam, a couple of times. Okay, let's test it. So, maybe it should have been here. 3285. 3285. Let's go. Okay, so then, what the fuck? This is 32852. 7. Okay. So left, and this one flip vertical. So it can only do left up. What the hell? So yeah, these would be zeros. Negative 0 though. Yeah. Okay, so if I did but even if I did to the right, because these are the same thing, I should be getting a 1 here. And then the exact same. Oh, interesting. 0.2, return value was 0. When the raw value is at 0.5, the return value will be 0.375. What the fuck would it be there? I don't like this. I don't like the way that they're doing the dead zone. I just don't understand it, I guess. They're normalizing the value, but that means that the return value will never be 1. Unless I'm just not getting it. But I don't like that. I understand a dead zone, but I just don't get that. Let's check out the constants. Left stick. Left stick. And you got horizontal and up and down. Left, right, up, down. Yeah, okay, okay. But for some reason, the way that I was doing it was these ones. Let's take a look at where we're setting those. Up, move up, left, vertical. Yeah. And this one's also left vertical. Yeah, there's only 4, so one of them has to be a negative or a positive. I was right. You little bitch. So let me hit Control Z. I can do this a couple of times, actually many times. We'll just speed right through. Get us back to the old. This is good here. The sign of this is less than 0. This one is whatever this is. Yeah. Because they should be the same, and they are. So I was using this as the cursor one because I was using the right analog stick. And this one's for the movement, left analog stick. That's kind of why I had them separated, I guess. And I think that a lot of them don't move now because I'm basing it off of true, false, or greater than 0. So all in all, I actually think I'll do Control Z, a whole bunch. Oh no, there's a limit. Ooh, luckily the limit got us to right here though. Sick. So, oh, and that's already pasted. Sick. Super cool. I'm gonna just copy this one. We'll do left. And you're good. But you know, I'm gonna actually set our own dead zone. I'll copy that. Let's take a look and see if we're using it anywhere. We are. I just don't like it. And back over here, this is ugly. But for our cursor movement, which could be a lot cleaner than this, we'll just do that. We can't use this though. I'll bring it in. Don't you worry. Bada thing. So we know that this is a cursor. I mean a controller. None. We'll do. No, bring that back actually. Bop, 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 just in case. I don't want to fuck with that. Wibbly, bam. Cool. Yes. Do. think you could just do this. Okay. Man, you know, I was gonna use these, but we used the right one for the cursor movement specifically. So we still need to use this, unfortunately. Let me open this up. Horizontal right. Horizontal vertical. Maybe one day we can have like a mapping for this, but alright, let's see. Turn on the controller. It moves. Only up and down though. And the cursor moves. That's good. Hey, I think the cursor's only moving the one. I can't see all the cursors though, so might have to change that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the movement. Back over here. Right, right, left, left, up, up, down, down. So if the left is greater than, I think, negative, greater than, I think it's supposed to be left less than. Less than or equal to this. If the right is greater than or equal to that. Up is less than or equal to that. Yeah. Hit Control S and we can give it a shot. Still only up down. Okay, it's moving a lot better now. Okay, I think, it's about finding that correct dead zone. What was I doing before though, that other one? Input controller check. Where the hell am I doing this at? Damn, I just don't know. That feels a lot better. Could be better. Let's just go crazy with it. 50%. Oh no. think we could leave it there for now. The controls are a little ass, but they work asterisks. They work a lot better now. Okay. Reflected damage is still giving me some sass here. Reflected damage. Step event 2. This should catch it. I was already kind of in the look of it before. I was on the watch. Now I'm going to be running it in debugger mode. Strangely, this looks amazing, but still shoot. That's crazy. Okay. What I'd like is if you die, your projectile still goes outwards. Okay, so here we want to know if the instance is still alive, if it still exists. So we need to do if instance exists. Here too, but I am actually gonna get rid of this anyway. So fuck 'em. If the player has thorns, we should do. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we'll just come down here. Should be alright. We'll just do if instance exists. Bap, beep, bop, boop. Boop. Starting to crash a little bit. Still a little strange there. Let's assume that I'm not crashing from that. The other bug here is whenever I hit my right mouse button for auto aim off, it seems like I'm now enabling one of the cursors for a different weapon. So let's take a look into that. Would it be cursor? I don't know. Let's do auto aim. Let's try and find auto aim. So that should be back in the where we're setting all of our other buttons. Auto aim, bam. Check button pressed. Okay. Let's look into that. If I pressed auto aim, what the fuck? This might fix it. Maybe. Is controller numb? No one. I don't know. No, I think instead maybe it's a. That's fine there though. I think maybe it's a player weapon kind of deal. My owner's player num. Oh yeah. Hmm. Should really be 0, 1, 2, and 3. So that's fine. This is fine. All looks good. I guess let's run it in debug mode and see what's going on. Pause it. No one's dead yet. Go to instances. I want to check all of the weapons. Oops, wrong one. Not my weapon number. It's like my owner's. Gee whiz. 1. 1 for this one. 0. Hoping to see a 2 here. Owner 2, yep. And this one should be a 3. My 3, yep. ID is all the way 09. Oh, wait. Oh, 2. Two. Oh, 07. Okay. I saw an 07, 08. Yeah. Let me look at all the cursors in the variables. Globals. I'm looking for cursor X. Cursor XY. They're all different. No, that's correct. It works great in here, but once we're playing, why does this one follow the other object? And like, it doesn't do that whenever I'm hitting. Oh, I think I know why. It's not so much cursor. Well, I'm assuming it skips over just by one if we're not in the auto lock-in. What the hell is that? Option auto aim resets that. So option auto aim for this snap it. I think I see what's going on here. So if it was a controller and you're an auto aim, you would not have normally increased the controller num by 1 because I wasn't using it. So I thought it was no big deal. But in fact, now that the next one is in line, it's still excuse me, using the previous current controller num. Excuse me. Excuse me. Golly. Yeah. Yeah. Only one. Let's go. Get some meat sticks. Some beef. Oh, hold on. Jess. I was even saying it before I left. I was like, no homo, Jess. I'm back. I didn't even get them yet. I think once I stop, I'll gather up some snacks and maybe watch an episode. New season's been pretty good at baskets. He's actually like become responsible and everything. I will say it's very difficult to actually like target stuff that you want. It just is what it is. But with this option, it's not so bad. The auto aim function. I'll say it's probably a lot harder on controller than it is hey, nice. Let me see how long we've been going. I cannot tell. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Derp. 2 hours. Two almost. A little bit over. You can round it to 2.5, but yeah, the show's pretty good. I think I would like to solve one more bug before I get out of here then. Because I'm tired, but like... You say chump change? Dang! I mean, you're right, but... I shouldn't have saved it for last. Not used to the schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more bug before I go. That's gonna be these stats. Because a lot of things, I know you're just messing. I know. But to be fair, it is kind of chump change. Let's see. I want to add fix that. Let's go. Item shop, split screen, cursors should stay in their lane. You know what? Can I buy... Yeah, I can actually take over. Can you do it? Let me see. I can't even buy stuff. Shit's rigged. Item shop. Allow every player to be able to purchase. Interact their own buttons. Jeez Louise. At this rate, it's going to take multiple days. I may not be able to get all the things I want done. One step at a time. For now, let's fix the undefined. Let me close out everything so far. And we'll go to item shop. It's going to be in the display object. Item shop. That's actually going to be stats right here. We got a player num. Excuse me. And it's going to get every one of the player's properties. But it shows undefined. Okay. I see. I know what the problem is, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. The correct way of doing it now, I believe, is to store a struct of all the important variables of the player. But a quick and dirty version that I believe is not as efficient, that's the dirty version, would be, because you used to be able to do with the ID, it would do the specific object. So with will allow you to do all of the, whatever it is, players. But you could also do with an ID rather than the object index and only do that code within the one player. But now, because the player could be instance deactivated, the player because he's deactivated, he's not really existing currently, you have to reactivate him. Activate object player ID on whatever it we're gonna do was player deactivated equals I don't even know how to tell. Well, I guess you could do instance exists. But does that actually count? Yeah, it's got to. It's got to. Yeah. Then we could just do if this equals to false. And if all false, instance deactivate that little bitch. Yes. You have live auto on? Yes, let's see it. Fuck. Oh, well duh. I don't have live auto here. We'll all die, and now it should be not undefined. Let's go! Okay, try again. This time, let's go ahead and kill something. Ah, nuts. You are worthless. Oh, shit. I don't know if I instance. If instance. Ba. Collision event, projectile. With whom? Enemy parent. Enemy collision event. Okay, I'm nothing nice. Enemy collision event. Okay, that's a lot of bullshit. There it is. It's like 92 offenses exist. Shit. Yeah. I don't even know. So other is the projectile. The projectile's owner ID is the weapon. The weapon's owner ID should be the player. This should exist. This should do it. Yeah. Yeah, I did it here. Bam. Bop, bop, bop. Why are you giving me sass? Because if it does exist, you go in, you do your thing. What did you say to me? Stupid. Unable to find instance for object index. Should it not return false if you can't find something? Unable to find the instance. So if instance exists, You return true or false. You should return false. Kind of pissing me off. Okay. So it actually broke slightly before that. It doesn't even know. It can't get the variable, the player, if the weapon doesn't exist. Why does the weapon not exist? They're all, excuse me, they're all still alive too. Variables. There should be only one instance of the projectile. I saw it down there. Okay. It's equal to instance. What the fuck? What up, Glitch Jar? How's it going? It's a pretty boring stream, man. We're gonna be just fighting bugs. Right now it's showing, you can't see, but the projectile is about to hit the enemy and starting to do its calculations and all this. And it's saying that the weapon that was used, its owner, the weapon does not even exist. What? How's that work? I got this into a pointer. So let's see. Let's go weapon. When's it being fired? You make any games, by the way? Welcome to my world, man. It took me 7 months to implement base of my co-op game. No! Don't tell me this! Today's like day, I don't know, 7? My game is probably a lot more simple than yours, so... I've done some co-op stuff before, but like really just test level. And then I also have done of like a test game, like nothing, just like throw in a couple of players, that's it. They can shoot and that's everything. And then I did networking for that same project. But again, it didn't really have anything with like menus. It didn't have anything. 3D survival horror game. Oh my god. So mine should be faster. But yeah, I'm finding a lot of stuff that I just was not ready for. I didn't think about it at all. Auto mechanics, cool. Yeah, exactly. A lot of stuff I was not prepared for. Because I was like, yeah, split screen, no problem. And then there's like a whole bunch of cursors, and then the cursors obviously have to have now color, player 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to make it where none of them can touch the buttons. You cannot touch the buttons. Only like the first player can take us out or bring us back out. And then what about pausing the game? Pausing the game is no problem. Just pause the game. But what if it's networked? And so networking means, you know, we could pause it on our end, but because it's all going to be on the same monitor. But if it's networked, it needs to not pause the game. It just needs to bring up the menu. So I can only imagine, man. There's just so much stuff I was not ready for. Fire projectile. Open charge. It's an ability, I think. I think that's for auto attacks, and then player was doing... Yeah. No, it's still weapon ID. I still did it at the weapon ID using weapon ID. Weapon ID is equal to weapon ID. Yeah. So GameMaker has nice UI. I use a Godot. Nice, dude. Yeah, Godot looks really nice nowadays. Unfortunately, I haven't really used it, so I opened up like a base project, one with like shooting aliens or something like that, and I was like, yeah, man, this is pretty cool. I was considering it with another buddy of mine, Dencho, and he's like, nah, we're gonna use Unity. I was like, all right. So the next engine from here is gonna be Unity, just because he glass cannoned it, and I pretty much went all in with this. So I like GameMaker because of the simplicity, but man, I've used it for so long now. I've gotten to know the engine, and it's like some of it's really bad, some of it's pretty good, but unfortunately you can't do 3D games with it. So I think it's just the next step up. You got to go somewhere 3D. Godot's great. Unity's AAA, but man, there's just so many things about Unity just upset me. Same thing with Unreal, though. And I heard a whole debacle about Godot, wherever everybody's now with AI, everybody's just putting in like one comment, pushing the one comment, and then that way they can say that they helped with like open source. And then like with AI, everybody's like changing a whole bunch of trash, a lot of metadata and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? It's unfortunate. But GameMaker is really good for 2D. You just can't do like particles or shaders. You can, but you're gonna have to write them all by hand using a different language, GLSL, and particles are just doo-doo. Pain in the butt to actually code. Be cool to check out the game. This is Love Horror Games. Oh, nice. Oof. Their biggest enemy. guess take a step back. And we'll do this before it hits. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's also do it where it spawns the ability at the player. Bam. Okay, here we go. It spawned. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit glitchy there. Alright. That's because of this. So it runs just fine. Okay. Oh, shucks. Beautiful. Okay. Now it's broken. It doesn't know it's gonna break, but it's broken. But that's weird though, because whenever I spawn the ability, it knows who my owner ID is. Is it destroying itself somewhere? Ooh, you do devlogging, nice. Yeah, put a link in. Let us know. I'm thinking it's probably this then. So I have on projectile collision, reduce count and destroy. This is destroy. But so, again, GameMaker's a little bit finicky. In the process of being destroyed, is true. This player created us. Let's go. It makes no sense though that we would be destroyed this way. Because I have my piercing up to 99, like 999. It's infinite piercing, but it could hit a wall. But that's not what the issue is. Where the hell do we go? I did that wrong, but I don't have a return for that, so we're just gonna exit early. Don't know if that's the correct thing to do here, but let's just see if that works. No, it doesn't hurt to leave it there, but also does nothing. Alright, we got variables. Other is equal to 101.070, 101.070, 101.070 projectile, beautiful. Looking for my owner ID is equal to an instance. Why does it become invalid? What's this? This is wild. Ooh, nice. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I missed. There we go. Damn, I was hoping this would say... What the freaking heck? What the hell? Oh. Instance of objectability. No, that's good. Oh, does it just simply not exist? That's why. I totally get it now. I forgot that I already solved this issue actually before. What's it say now? Unable to find the instance for 101.85. Yeah. Yeah, so what's going on here is this is my projectile. And the projectile was spawned from an ability. And that ability has an owner, which is the weapon. The weapon also has an owner, which is the player. But going through this, the projectile that we're using for like the damage, its owner may not exist. And it's telling us that. I already knew that. But I was like, why would it not exist? Well, the ability doesn't need to actually be there, like the object itself. I can just like, you know, spawn it. It does its thing, which all its thing was to spawn the projectile and then be done with it. So what I actually want to look for is not owner.id, but instead owner player, whatever the hell I put, which I've completely forgot about until now. We could do this right here. Spawn the ability, and this ability spawns. Dink. Where's the ability? Yeah. Yeah. I could either set it to the player or just the weapon. I think I think that'll fix it. I don't know. My design is not good. It's gotten better over the years, so, but yeah. Okay, it still spawns. That's good. Let's see. Yup. Yes, sir. Let's go. As you see, here's another issue, is that the camera, I made it to where the camera now moves in the middle of all of the other players, but I need to make it to where it updates where the center of all the players are. So that's not good. I'll show you the item screen. I have to win this wave. These guys can die, it's okay. Let them die. Oh sheesh, I can't even see. A lot of work. Are you testing single player? No, this is local co-op. Hard to see, so maybe I'll do full screen. That's a lot better. Still a little bit difficult to see though at this level. Also right now, thanks man, I appreciate it. Also right now, even though I'm like this player and I can buy stuff, oh, it's laggy. I can tell. I can also interact. Oh, I can't interact with this. Oh, I can maybe? Some things I can, some things I can't. Oof. So many bugs, man. So many bugs. I was made aware of this one. Whenever I lock it, it actually increases the price. What the heck? Ah, goodness. There's a lot less bugs in single player. All I have to do is go room play and get rid of these guys. Now the game is way more efficient. I was not, I don't know. I wasn't taking into account just how bad this was all efficiency wise. Follows the player, it's beautiful. Okay. Alright, never mind then. It was beautiful. Once upon a time. Shit. Well, we're deep into local multiplayer. So I'm gonna chalk it up to that. Damn, that's unfortunate. I should probably fix that before. No, I think it's break time. I think I need a break. I deserve it. 3 hours on the dot. Not too bad. Well, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna take a look at that link. I'm gonna try to at least. Glitchjar. I can just look up Glitchjar. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you so much for hanging out.